After the ball is over, after the skein is done, after the die lot's finished, and you are short just one, many a knitter has made a tearful and desperate call, pleading with their local yarn shop, go after that ball.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Penhook and Needles podcast episode, I don't know what, because I think it's 236, because I don't have my show notes with me.
When we actually start the actual podcast,
later. This is a little prologue, if you will.
Kind of a mini podcast?
Yes.
Not quite, because mini podcast would be by
it's a
itself.
prologue. It's a prologue. I am Marlecia, also known as Lady Fernico.
And I am Talia, also known as Franciscan Gypsy.
Who are you?
Hey everybody, Drama Queen 7 here. Davina, known as Drama Queen 7.
Okay, and we're doing this because we had a surprise package in the mail today from B-Wing, who is Brittany.
Don't try to wiggle your nose on camera.
And this is the box. We wanted to open it. We opened it so we wouldn't have to open the box on camera because it would be a little bit loud. Mm-hmm. We wanted to see what was in it on camera. So
yeah, because we really haven't looked inside.
We haven't looked inside. Davina, this is for you.
Oh, for me. Oh,
what is it? Open it up.
Gosh. Oh my.
Oh, Davina, look. I think it's one of those kitty cat hats.
Oh,
see the ears right here? Here, I'll show you.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't see the. Oh my
see
god!
The ears? That's great.
Oh, it's cool.
How fashionable is that?
That's cute.
You like it?
Cool. You see, it looks more like a kitty cat when you.
There you go. I can't fix it. You have to fix it yourself. But oh, that's adorable. You like it? Aren't these
yes, I do.
Awesome? Yeah.
It matches your shirt.
And you have a little card and everything. And then this one is for me. Ooh, it looks like cards. Thank you, Brittany.
Oh, good.
I ran out of cards. Thank you so much for thinking of me.
The hat is really, really groovy, Brittany. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh. And look at this.
Don't read JD's letter on. Yeah.
JD sent me, and then they all sent me this. They all sent me this.
What is that?
Brittany sent me. Oh wow! Look at this.
Oh, isn't that precious? I think she might have done the stamping on it.
I think she made. No, okay, yeah. She did the stamp.
Let's see.
It says Stampin' Up.
Yeah, she did the stamping. I'm not sure if she.
I'm not sure if she.
I could draw little mini pictures in there.
I think she did on the cover and everything.
I think you're right.
The ballet dancing.
JDC.
I think JD might have done
JD did.
I think this is JD's
stamping on it. Wow.
Oh my god!
You have a JD original. That is amazing.
I'm going to.
Do you say thank you?
Oh, thank you so much, JD. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, and this is for Talia.
Oh, I'm Minsky.
Oh, for our prize packs.
Oh,
gee, thank you, Brittany.
Thank you, Brittany.
Very thoughtful. Oh, and look at these.
Let me keep this because I keep it with all the packaging and stuff.
Toy-Along prize.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Brittany. Thank you very much. Wow, what a generous package.
Yes.
And these are the baby hats.
Too.
One of them's a Padua hat.
Baby hats from a friend. And baby hats from friends. And she made them. Thank you so much. I don't want to take them out of the package.
This is from her turtle that she made JD.
Oh, awesome. I took a brief look at it. It looked like you did it. You did give me back the pictures of the talent fairies because I told you in my last letter that I wanted to be able to draw them in big picture someday.
Oh,
okay. Well, why don't you scan that so you have them, and then you can send it back.
Yeah, so she has the end of her letter.
Yeah.
That was sweet.
Oh, she gave me the mini scan. She must have gotten.
I didn't want her to think that. I didn't want her to think that I was ungrateful.
No. She won't. She's sending it so you can have the package back. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this. Cards from Brittany. Look at these. Awesome. I ran out of cards.
I did too. This is perfect. Thank you, Brittany.
Oh, this must be a little letter. Oh, wait. Oh, I like these. Look at that. It's the
Oh,
it's got the sprinklies in them.
It needs to be protected. Okay.
It's got like little sprinklies.
Although I think it's also the envelope.
It is. I think
Okay.
she gave us 2 of them. So,
I need to find the other one.
oh, that's awesome.
Jade,
Thank
There's
you
the
so
other
much,
one.
Brittany.
Thank you, Brittany.
Brittany and JD, you both are the best. I really love you both. You both are great. You both are great.
Awesome.
Alrighty,
All
thank
right.
you.
And we have
And thank you for the hat, Brittany. I really love it too.
Ooh, volume right in my ear.
JD has one, and I think Brittany has one too.
Oh wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your thoughtfulness. We really, boy, I look washed out, don't I? We really appreciate
Your hair looks
it.
beautiful though.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I am to
We are
please.
going to get our tea and let Davina go and do what she has to do, her snack and other things like that. And we will be back again in about 10 or 15 minutes. But for you guys, it'll be, you won't even know we're gone.
Yeah.
So thank you again, Brittany and JD. They are fabulous gifts. I really, really love them.
Alrighty, let's.
Can't wait to write to you again, JD.
Remember.
Alrighty, we'll
See you
be
in a little
back.
bit. Hello, everybody.
2, 3. Now we go.
That's not what that says. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 236. I was correct. I want to welcome all new and returning viewers to the PHN Fun Woman Cave. If you are returning viewers, thank you for rejoining us. We're glad to have you with us again.
Mom doesn't seem to understand the purpose of a 3 count. That everything before the 3 count is cut out, which includes our little.
It has 37.
Yes, but it's my 3 count, not the 3 count on the camera.
Anyway,
Because otherwise I don't know when to cut.
when we okay, welcome to the new viewers. We're glad to have you with us as well. We're glad that you joined us officially. We have Princess Longball, who is Michelle.
I love that name.
Welcome, Michelle. And I do owe you a response to your PM. I have seen it, I just haven't had a chance to answer it, so I do apologize. And Hannah
Oh, I didn't see this one.
Hannah, I'm not sure how you say that, Hannah, but welcome, Hannah.
Hello.
And well, that's because she doesn't have a picture.
Ah.
We want to welcome all of you who are still in the shadows, whether you are returning or new. If you are still in the shadows, please consider joining us officially in the Ravelry groups so that you can be eligible for prizes and giveaways and things like that. If you're watching us on YouTube, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button so we know that you're there. We'd love to know that you're there. Okay, we do have baby news, don't we? Baby
Hat news.
hat news.
Um.
I put it, well, it's over there. You guys saw the hat.
Yeah, you guys saw the hats a couple of seconds ago.
There, when Davina was on a few minutes ago.
We are due to make a delivery to the pregnancy center. We were going to make it today, but Mom had checked to make sure before coming on the podcast that Davina the package was meant for all 3 of us, so Davina could see it as a surprise on screen. So she had a peek and saw that there was something that could potentially be baby hats. She didn't really look through it before we got on, just enough to kind of get an idea there might be baby hats there.
Right.
So we didn't want to give the baby hats only to just get delivery of baby hats. We were like, well, we can give it on Friday. Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to do our other mail now? Or
Yes, let's do our other mail
Because we
now.
did get another package when we came home. It was sitting with a bunch of other packages from another viewer that we didn't expect. We had a package from Laura Concert.
And by we, actually, it says your name on it.
It does
but-
say my name on it, but I don't think it's for me. It's from Laura Concert, who is a crocheting Whovian. Hi, Laura.
Lara.
Yay.
It's Laura, not Lara. Lara's
Laura.
spinning.
I know how her name.
Well, I misspoke.
All right.
Oh, Mom.
This is a big box.
It is a big
Look
box.
at this. It's as big as it's big.
Oh!
Oops. Is a bunny? I think I need to put my notebook sideways.
I think you might need to move your table back.
I'll just move back here.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Oh my. Where did you even begin?
I'm not sure.
Open it up. There feels like there's stuff in
There's
there.
stuff in there. Oh, they're hooks.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's nice. What's this? Stitch markers. I don't want to open this because I don't know if it's a prize. Let me see
Well,
here.
maybe there's a letter in it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see what we got here.
You might have heard extraneous noise. Davina was looking for tape. I think she's thinking of wrapping presents or something.
Chicken soup designs.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
All right, let's see here.
Letter will tell all.
Yes. Let me we just opened it so I wouldn't have to open it on the podcast. We just sliced it open. We have no idea what's in here. So going through my looms and doing another D-stash. The largest meant for adult hats with worsted. Smaller flower looms for bulky and worsted. Hope you enjoy them. Oh, thank you. Congrats. The Ziploc is for Talia. Yarn that I thought she would love, and her prize for Tortoise versus Hare. In the Noxious Monkey bag are items for both of you. Enjoy. Oh, okay, nice. Thank you. Let me see what we got here. Okay.
So let's see. Here's your looms.
Yeah, these are the flower looms. Oh, those are nice.
So what would you use the flower looms for, Mom? Toys?
Baby booties, toys. Oh, and this is for a large.
I think you need to make some baby booties. That's just what I think.
Thank you, Laura. Laura, thank you.
You totally need to make some baby booties.
Yes. Oops. Here, okay, let me see now. What do we have here? Okay, this she said is yours.
Ooh, she's right. I do like.
And your prize is in there.
So
Now-
here is.
Okay, now I seem to have missed, unless she wants me to have this one, or if it's
Hang on. She said something in there about.
this is the Notions bag.
Okay.
Okay.
Also included is the prize for the fall along. I think
Oh, okay.
this is the prize for the fall along. Wait,
We don't have a
No.
fall along.
hold on. This was my prize? That means my prize.
That's your
for-
prize.
Okay, so I don't know what this is.
Prize for the Tortoise versus Hare.
This is mine, which is awesome. Thank you. I'll have to put a sock in there or something. Whoopsie. The bunny.
I'm not sure what this. Also included is your prize for the fall along. Who won the fall along? Did I win something for the fall along, or did you?
I won something for Tortoise versus Hare. You did win something, Yeah, remember, Mom, you hadn't gotten one of your bags.
Oh, okay. I completely forgot. Thank you, Laura. And
It's
this
like
one,
winning it all over again.
wow, this is awesome.
Ooh, let's see. Okay, hang on. Before you look inside there, let me see. This is, I think, socks. It's called Klingon
Oh, wow.
Institute. Yes. Oh, Laura, I love you. These will have to be my Worf socks.
Worf socks, yes. Worf.
I love the meme there where it's like, Captain, I think we should shoot everything. Ooh, and this is X-Files Sayord Thunderdome. I tried watching X-Files when I was
It's
in
spooky.
high school. They would play it late at night at the nursing home when we were folding laundry. It'd be like really early morning after Walker Texas Ranger, and that it gave me the creeps. I actually can't watch X-Files, but this is really cool colorway.
It's soft.
Well, it is
It's superwash
Merino
wool. Ooh.
nylon.
And nylon, yeah. Ooh,
so
that's
this
soft.
is fun.
That's
So-
gonna be fun. That's gonna make a nice pair of socks too.
Yes, so these are socks.
Awesome.
Worf socks and something else socks.
Sully was.
Sully and Mulder.
Sully was the
Mulder was a girl. She was the cop who didn't
Why don't you
believe.
just call them Mulder and Sully socks? Because it's
True.
got both guys and girls colors in it.
It does. It kind of makes me almost think more of Sully for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, right. This is the Mulder. That's right. I was looking at this. Yeah.
Yeah, these are Mulder and Sully.
There's that's her hair color at the.
I
Julia
guess
Masson.
you're right.
She had
yeah,
red hair.
She had red hair.
I mean, it wasn't quite like that, but
No. Very cool.
Laura, this is very generous. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You know, your looms are sitting on my lap.
Or they put them in the box here.
Yeah.
What nice, lovely looms.
Now, this is
Yeah, this is stitch markers, I think.
and these are the Divian Fight.
I can't see.
Bunny!
No,
bunnies!
they're turtles!
Bunnies!
They're
bunnies! I need the bunnies!
I
There's
get the
turtles and
turtles.
bunnies!
I get the turtles.
I get the bunnies.
Yes, we're two. So we're splitting them, Laura.
Here's your turtles.
Thank you.
They're bunnies!
Turtles. I think this is what she was talking about. Something she was going to send us. I had no idea.
Oh!
Look at this.
Bunny!
Turtles.
Oh, bunny.
Turtles.
Bunny.
Can't see them.
Bunny.
There's two of them.
Doesn't matter that it's red and blue. They're bunnies.
What?
One's blue. You can't have the blue bunny.
Can't have my turtles. Thank you very much, Laura. These are adorable. These are made by Hooked in Yarn, Shelly,
Oh.
and she has an Etsy shop. I think think. Let me see here. No, she doesn't have an Etsy shop. She has
They are so adorable.
hookedinyarn23@gmail.com, and she's got a Facebook.com hooked in yarn, all one word.
She's from Galway.
She what? Oh, yeah.
Galway, Ohio.
So yeah, these are very nicely made. So thank you very much,
Thank
Laura,
you.
and thank you.
These are adorable.
Oops, is a bunny.
He is a bunny. He's got little flowers on his rear end.
I love my turtles.
They're loppies.
And there are crochet hooks in here
They're loppies.
with little handles. Oh, they are loppies? Laura, I think
No,
you-
Mom, these aren't crochet hooks.
Oh,
these
they're
are
loom
loom.
knits. Oh, loom hooks. Thank you. I'm always looking for new ones. Thank you so much. Yay. Like with my loom.
I think that this should be used to hold your loom stuff.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Bunny.
This has been a good mail day. This is all today from Brittany and from Laura. Focus.
Bunny.
Focus. Thank you, Laura. Wow. Wow. I mean, we have been spoiled massively. Thank you so much.
Because I'm too bunny.
Okay. Moving on.
Bunny.
Happy, joy. Do you know, Laura, that you sent me a pen from Katie Wood Crafts? That
I
is
think the
empty.
pen's empty.
Do you want this back?
It's empty. I don't know if she'll want it back.
It made me laugh, Laura. It made me laugh. That's funny.
It's completely hollow.
That made me laugh. She has managed to brighten my day massively. Okay, there we go.
Here's your
Okay.
empty pen, Mom.
Thank you. My empty pen. You can't have it. Okay, that was awesome. Thank you so much, both Brittany and Laura. Put those away so we can get on with the podcast, or I will keep them for myself. Put them away. Okay.
What's in your mug?
What's in my mug? I was just going to ask that. You guys are going to have a faint. You're going to faint, yes. Because I'm not having chai tea. I haven't been feeling well the last couple days. So I'm actually having spiced tea, which has Tang in it, which has vitamin C. Because, yeah, I went to bed early Saturday night and felt a little bit better Sunday. Feeling better today. But definitely, you can hear my voice. Still have something or other going on.
And in case, let's see, what's the recipe exactly? Because it's an unusual. I think it's probably specific to our family.
Well, it's very old. It came down to me back when when I was a little girl. So I think like in the early 1970s with the space race and all that stuff going on, and Tang came out, and essentially it's Tang, sugar, and iced tea mix, which is not lemon or sweetened or anything like that, and some cinnamon and some cloves. If you want the recipe and you don't have it, let me know. I'll give it to you.
And if they don't have Tang overseas, what is Tang?
Tang is like an orange juice powder. It's not Kool-Aid. It's not orange Kool-Aid. It's actually an orange juice mix or an orange drink mix. And if you don't get the right flavor of it, it won't taste the same. It needs to have that little bit of, well, tang to it. It's not really sweet. It's a tang. I'm not sure if they have an equivalent overseas. We used to get it from the commissary when we were overseas, so, Okay, now...
And Mom's always made it every year, I think, around Christmas, in the fall, winter.
I love tang.
I don't think you made it last year. Can I taste a little of your Tang?
Okay, but use the other side of the cup because I don't want you to get sick.
I already have what you have.
I don't want to get sick either.
We have the same thing.
Are you going to have a sip or not?
It smells really good. That's better than I remember it being.
It's a little different this time. I think maybe I was a little heavy on the iced tea without the, in terms of the ratio. And I think that makes it a little bit less, I don't know. It takes away some of the tanginess.
It's better than I remember it being, because I don't remember liking it as a kid. It might have been too tangy for me as a kid.
Right. Okay, moving along, because we were just so excited by the mail today. The pH.
I can't decide which yarn I like better. It's hard to decide.
The pH. Yeah, I don't know.
Because you have Wharf,
I like Wharf.
and then you have Mulder and Scully.
I like Wharf.
Or it's Sully, not Scully.
I like Wharf.
Is it Scully or Sully?
Scully because Sully is from Monsters Inc. I think.
Oh, okay, that's right. It is Scully.
That would be a totally different color yarn.
And can you imagine Mulder dealing with Sully?
Or even worse, Scully dealing with Sully.
But
She doesn't believe in that kind of stuff.
yeah,
Okay, moving along. We are going strong with our toy along. I have been trying to keep up, but like I said, I wasn't feeling well over the weekend, so I kind of got behind.
I forgot to say what I was drinking.
Oh, you did? Go ahead.
I am drinking Plum Deluxe, and actually I just realized I don't have the camera zoomed in as much as I normally do. It's still a lot closer than it was the first time. I am drinking Plum Deluxe Gratitude Blend Black Tea. Although, as much as I love this, I kind of wish I was drinking Tang right now. Because
It's not Tang. It's spiced tea.
sorry, spiced tea.
Get it right.
This is really good. It was just the little bit of vitamin C taste.
And I can feel it. I feel a lot more rejuvenated, a lot better when I have a little bit of spiced tea and vitamin C. Okay, the toy along. It is going strong. As I said, I'm a little behind because I couldn't get on the computer as much this weekend. But I will try to get caught up and look at all the lovely projects. I know I'm missing things. I just ooh and ah and get all excited about all the little cute little toys.
I know that I think Packing It's did a
bunny.
bunny recently because she put it in Kenneth's thread and tagged me.
And she put it in Maureen's as well, I think. I don't know if she's a member of Kim's group or not. I think so. Oops.
It's a bunny.
It is.
It's not an it. He's a he. It's okay, oopsies. It's okay. She didn't really mean to call you an it. It's okay.
Bunnies, bunnies, bunnies. All right. We have two lovely co-hosts. We have Maureen, who is Victorian Studio from the Victorian Studio podcast, and Kim from Me, My Dog, and Some Yarn, from who is Black Horse, just Black Horse.
Just Black Horse.
And they are awesome, and they are amazing, and you should watch them if you don't already. If you want to be able to triple dip, you need to be a member of all three groups. You can dip with these toys in any group you want to dip in, as long as they accept your projects.
Yeah.
You can knit, crochet, or loom knit toys, so you have that third option available to you as well.
Did you see Davina's fairies? One of them had a loom.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she said it was JD's favorite of her fairies. She has a yarn. It's Babs, a knitting and crocheting fairy.
Right. She was loom knitting.
She had a loom in her hand as well as yarn.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, but you derailed me. Okay.
It's what I do.
Knit, crochet, and loom knitting. We started October 1st. We go to December 31st. We have featured patterns of Franciscan Gypsy designs, any toy pattern. Laura Concerts. I always forget what it's called. Hufflepuff.
You see, Laura, because I care.
Why is it doing this?
Hold on. Let me see. Oh, you're in full screen. There we go.
Okay. Laura's Hufflepuff, the Pillow Monster, and Miss World, who is Amy, her Teddy the
Teddy.
Teddy the Tatty.
No, it's a Teddy pattern.
Where is it?
Oh.
Where is it? Where is it?
There it is. Teddy.
Teddy.
Me to you, bear.
Me to you, bear. It's adorable. And it has two sizes, either size. If you have finished objects of any of those patterns, including either size of the Teddy, me to you, bear, those get 2 chances to a prize. Okay, for the finished object only. And there are, as you well know, unless you're new here, which that's what I'm telling you, there are some suggested toy designers.
Suggested does not mean
you must use them. Okay, there are some suggested toy designers who do some really cute little toys. Let me think. There was something.
And you mentioned already the ones for extra points.
Yeah. I wanted to show you again the prizes because it's December and I haven't done that yet. We just got a new edition that you saw earlier. What did I do with them?
What did I do?
What did I do with them? I thought I put them in here. They're probably on my desk.
I found a
Brittany,
good place to put them.
oh, here they are. Brittany, who is Bewing, you saw these just a few minutes ago, sent us some cards, some of her lovely note cards, along with some tea.
Yes.
So that's going to go.
And I can tell you for a fact this blackberry elderflower
That's
tea is
awesome.
really good.
Yeah. And then Ann Brody donated this last week to the podcast for you guys. This lovely bag. I think this is her small, but it is absolutely adorable.
Well, let's see. I think this is the same size.
Yes. Yes. Anne has been very supportive of our podcast,
Yes.
and we love her dearly. Has like this kind of snowball fabric inside. So we have that, and let's see here. We have from Laura Smoot, who is spinning Laura, this lovely skein of Into the World yarn. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it's strawberry shortcake. Oh, Fierce and Flawless. Fierce and Flawless. Why did I think it was strawberry shortcake? Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the colors on that. Okay. We have that. I'm going to put these in one bag here so I don't lose them. And this is from Laura Concert. Make sure I've got this right. Yes, this is from Laura Concert. This is West Yorkshire Spinners DK Prints. Really nice yarn. Makes a nice toy, among other things. Okay, that's that. And then we have from Christina C. Mama C. Christina C. Mama C. This lovely bag. And yarn. I think there's yarn in here. Let me see. Yes, there is a skein of yarn in here. And it is fuzzy. Mary Maxim Scrub It yarn.
Do you make like a little scrubby out of it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, you probably make a nice scrubby out of it. It's 100% cotton.
I can honestly say I've never made a scrubby.
I've never made a dishcloth.
Plus stitch markers, puzzle pieces, and there's some tea in here too. Tay. So this is a really nice bag. Several of us have had Mama C bags. We've been privileged to have these bags, and they're really well made and awesome, and we love them. So thank you, Christina. And then, let's see. We have Miss World.
I was wondering what the Mary Mac was making me think of. I had a song in my head. It makes me think of the High King songs. Mary Mac.
Mary Mac, yeah.
My father's making me the Mary Mac.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think it's High Kings. I think it's Clancy's.
Miss World donated a copy of her Me to You Bear Teddy Tatty and a copy of her large Me to You Bear Teddy Tatty, one to each of two lucky viewers, so it's one each. And then Warp F1, who is Lizzie, donated one of Franciscan Gypsy Designs patterns of their choice.
You see, Lizzie, we have you in the notes now.
We do. You have,
and
you
my
have,
pointing in this corner is not actually pointing to like some random button on the screen. I'm pointing at Mom's show notes, which you can't see.
Lizzie, you have arrived.
I'm pointing at you, Lizzie. Apparently, you're sitting right there.
Lizzie has arrived, and then of course we said Brittany. Brittany's on the other show notes. I didn't have time to put her in because we got her stuff just before we left.
Yes.
So, oh, I forgot to tell you the particulars. 1 whip per project per week, 1 finished object whenever you finish it. Keep up the good work, guys, because you are amazing. You're keeping it alive, even though we've kind of fallen down the job a little bit. So that's really amazing. Stop it.
Staying alive. Hi.
No, I don't like you anymore.
You love me.
Don't.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for all your donations. You guys are amazing. And now, do you have anything that you want to say before we go into whips and FOs?
I guess it's time for whips and FOs.
Okay.
Bunnies.
How many do you have?
Bunnies.
That's not a whip or an FO. How many do you have?
Bunnies. I have. Let me put the bunny down. Oh, quick news while I'm trying my show notes. Because that's actually my Advent meditation. Because I had to go to my documents. Because for some reason my Kindle's being stupid. Documents. I got a phone call from the person I'm supposed to talk to in particular about the pediatrics. We're playing phone tag right now. For those of you who are new, I am in the process of trying to set up something where I can get knitted and crocheted toys to kids at a local hospital. The most local hospital here, the one I work at, does not actually have a pediatric floor. We're very small. We have a med surge, an ICU, a maternity ward, and that's all that stays overnight. Other than that, we have an ER and a surgical area. But there's only 3 overnight places, none of which are pediatrics. Occasionally we'll get peds up at our med surge floor. But usually if they're really sick, they go to Winchester. And that's who I'm in conversation with, is the Winchester Hospital, about getting some knitted and crocheted toys to their pediatrics. Playing phone tag with the lady in charge of that. Hopefully I'll be able to talk to her soon. If not, we'll do this by email, because I mentioned to her that our schedules don't really coincide very nicely. Episode 236. So that is the update on that.
Okay, how many do you have?
I have.
She's making funny hand signals again.
Well, it's better for me to do this than to
count.
I
have 11.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So you go twice.
All right, my first... Sounds like a lot, but I didn't do a whole lot.
I guess you don't go twice. I guess you just go first and then last.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. In my Me, My Dog, and Some Yarn, I think it's her sock bag. I don't think she makes this kind anymore. I think she makes a different kind now, but she's still making bags. Kim. That I won from Heidi is my Violently Happy shawl from, well, my own pattern. And I'm knitting using US 8s, and the yarn is Undead Yarn, the Banferi colorway. Excuse me, the Banferi base, and the Violently Happy accent colorway.
Is this the base that's still available?
I think it's still available, yeah.
I can't remember which.
I think so.
It's a vampire that's not available anymore.
I think it's still available. Heidi was having a fantastic sale. I saw it like 18 hours after it posted. Almost everything was cleared out of her shop. So, because I was going to go back and get that Wild Rumpus because it was 40% off.
Ooh.
Yeah. So anyway, this is what.
So it's everything's all gone.
There's a few things in there, but I either have it.
Oh, Mom, look at how that's showing.
Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the colors: blues, pinks, a little bit pops of orange. Very, very pretty. Not normally my color, but I've decided I'm keeping this. And like I said, I only did about 1 row, but it takes me about 20 minutes to get across the row, and I have this much left. I think maybe this is about 1/4 of a skein of this base. I think I probably have maybe 100 yards, or I don't know. Is that about 100 yards?
I don't know. Honestly, the only way I'll be able to tell is if we weight it.
Yeah, I'm not really doing that right now, but I'm enjoying this. And these are my Knit Picks interchangeables. Not my Caspians, my Harmonies.
Oh, the nasty wooden ones.
I don't mind them. It's just
I do not like wooden needles.
I prefer
at all.
I prefer my
I'm
Chow
metal
Goose,
all the way.
I prefer my Chow Goose, but I will use the Harmonies.
And I'm
or the
also
Caspians.
not very flexible what kind of needles I'll use. I don't use anything but Chow Goose. Chow Goose.
I use my Chow Goose. I love my Chow Goose needles. Those are the only metal ones I use.
Yeah, those are the only needles I use, period. So,
Ball's in your court.
the first project is in my Mama C. Come here, sweetheart. My Mama C. Tudors bag. Christina made this for me. It just makes me think of Tudors. Even though there's, I guess, technically nothing Tudory about it. It's just the colors and the, I don't know, it makes me think of Tudors. So this is Kay's Fault Miter Square Blanket. And it uses Scrap Sport, DK, and worsted weight yarns, inspired by KF Jones of Bakery Bears fame. And I'm doing her method of doing mitered squares that's shown in her Bakery Bears tutorial. There we go. So I did 2 and a little bit, excuse me, of the square.
Which colors? Which ones?
This one I started last week, I think. This is part of my hat
Oh, right.
that I did.
The color work.
Yeah, and this is the other part of the hat. So I wanted them together. Actually, I probably could have done the red next and been okay with that. And then this is the owl.
Oh, yeah.
colorway. I just started adding that. So,
That's Christoph.
yes. In the project page, it says, Christoph, once known as Hans.
No. No, never Hans. Who is this Hans? Okay, my turn?
Yes.
Let me
Let me just throw the blanket.
Okay, my next one is in my Kiki Boo
Oh,
bag.
hang on, I don't want that next to the heater. Keep talking.
In my Kiki Boo bag, holiday owls bag or Christmas owls bag is my cranberry creamy hat, and I just started this. So you can see it's not very far along. Very talented here. Let me see what I did. And you might recognize this from my shawl. I've been doing a multitude of projects with this yarn because I have so much of it. So I haven't gotten very far. I haven't even cleared the bottom of the loom yet. And I just do this when I don't, feel like doing anything else, or if my hands hurt or whatever, I do this. So that's that. I like to have at least one of these, either this size or the next one up, on the loom. So
I need you to make baby booties. Because I need to see baby booties.
You hear that? She needs to have baby booties. Is there something you should be telling me?
No. I just want to see baby
There better not be something you're telling me. Smack you upside of the head.
Baby booties are adorable.
Yes, they are. Okay, your turn.
So, I knew I'd be in the middle of the row for this, because that's what was going to happen. Oh, this is... Oh, I love the way this turned
Oh,
out
that's
in this
beautiful.
light.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So,
Get the full effect of it.
you're not
Isn't
going to
that
get the full
beautiful?
effect because it's...
Well, no, the color's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
I'm about halfway through because the row. Because
That is
that's-
really nice.
This lighting is really showing this up nicely. This is Kay's fault. No.
She thinks that's a blanket, Kay.
This is not Kay. Well, this is Kay's fault, but it's not Kay's fault in the same way. This is designed by Kay. This is Nightwing, the sock knitter shawl pattern by K.F. Jones, who's Bryony Bear. And I'm using Miss Babs Yowza What a Skein in the colorway Pewter.
That's really pretty.
And the other one that will be the edging is Fountain Pen. Ooh, that's showing up a lot brighter than it actually is.
it's not quite a TARDIS blue.
But that's going
Get the
together.
general idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost wish I had done the garter edges in this, but I think it's going to be gorgeous.
But then it
still.
would have been the same. It would have been a lot less classic. It would have been
You're
more-
right, and I want it
It would
classy.
have been more sporty.
You're right. I want it to be classy.
Because I were you, I would almost just consider doing the border in that too, because it's so beautiful with just that color.
Well, I really want a little bit of color to it, and this blue is not going to take away from it.
Yeah.
And the edge is such a little part of the shawl. It's really like a row or two.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah,
I haven't gotten to my row yet. So.
you see,
This is a paid for pattern.
this is a paper pattern, but there should be a picture of it. Yes. And there's no information on the shawl on this page, so the edge is right there. So it's only a few rows of ruffle.
Right.
So
Because I'm not a big ruffle
You see,
person, but
Mom?
I like that. Very pretty.
that little bit of blue won't make a difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um.
I'm going to hardly use any of my Vlad.
Yeah. Which means, guess what you'll have for toys? It'll be the skein that never ends. Like that yellow is my friend.
All right. This next project.
Although I did buy more of that yellow, which is part of why I have so much.
This next project is it's in my Silvershed USA Caterpillar bookworm bag. This was with the bookworm kit that Taya did with Undead Heidi and Ann Brody from Silvershed USA. Heidi, of course, Undead Heidi from Undead Yarn.
Yes.
Nitty Girl. And this
Yeah, she's only Undead Heidi on
on
Instagram.
Instagram, at least
For
for
some
now.
reason, this makes my hair look really black, which it's actually a dark brown.
Anyway, excuse me. This is the baby charity project by Wee Penelope, and I haven't done this in a long time.
I need to put these on Magic Loop for you. It's on Magic Loop for you.
I'm not sure I'm going to continue with this
I think you should start the other one. Myself.
because I love this yarn. This is Heidi's autism awareness yarn. I'm just not sure I want to do this project. It's hurting my hands, and so
I'm saying, like, you want socks? And I'm like, why do I keep volunteering myself to knit you socks? I already owe you like 2 pairs of socks.
this. I mean, I might continue it, but I have another pattern I'm thinking about doing in a bulky yarn. I haven't quite decided. This is a really...
After I finish one of the pairs of socks I owe you, I might offer myself to make you another pair of socks out of that.
These are a size 3 needles. I think those are size 1s that you just gave me. I could try putting this on Magic Loop, but I don't know. This may come out.
Mm-hmm.
This may come out.
Like I said, I will debate whether or not I will knit those into socks for you.
But yeah, this yarn has had a couple of different incarnations. Not because I don't like it. I've done multiple projects with Heidi's autism awareness yarn. I just have a complete brain blank.
Brain fart.
Okay, so this one may or may not be on the needles tomorrow. Next time you see me, but
It may not be on her needles.
yeah. Your turn.
Oh yes, it is my turn. Let me get past my stitch marker. I can use bunnies on here. Hold on. Come here, bunnies. It's okay, I won't hurt you. One bunny.
Your poor little hearts are gonna cry.
They'll survive.
You
They're
broke
strawberry
them.
hearts.
You broke their hearts.
2 bunny. Come here, bunny. Everything's better with a bunny.
Turtle power. Turtle power.
Let me make sure the bunny's
That's such a nice gift. Yay.
Okay, before I show you the next project, I need to show you the bunnies on here. Face the right ways, bunnies. Bunnies!
Very cute.
Look, and they got hearts on their bottoms. Not hearts, they got flowers on the bottoms.
They have
And
what?
flowers on their bottoms. And they're loppies.
I love Lopper.
How can I not love these? And I need to see if she has more.
Is that an actual question?
I need to see if she has more. I need like all of them that ever exist.
There's something wrong with you. Are you gonna do your next project?
Yes, sorry. Project. I got eaten by bunny love. So, in my... The bag is not correct on there. In my Plover Bird Owls bag, my projects have been playing musical bags. Is Paid in Full, which is that's the project name. The pattern name is Not Just Boring Boot Socks, and it's by Corinne Walcher. And I'm using Miss Babs Yazawada skein in the colorway Perfectly Reckless. You will have yarn left over, and it will return to you.
Okay.
You'll probably want to make an owl. I mean, remember how cute my owl turned out from that.
But I won't be able to keep it.
No, you won't. I mean, you could.
Why can't I keep it? Yeah, I want all the owls that ever were.
Well, let's see. You have like 4 owls over here.
But I want all the owls that ever were. If you can have all the bunnies that ever were, why can't I have all the owls that ever were?
One sock has been finished forever. I am so close. I just need to focus on this sock.
Daddy will be freaked out by an owl in that yarn. I should give it to him.
He'll say you can keep it as long as you get rid of the ugly dog. You know that's what he would say. He's been trying to get you to give away that dog forever, like since you made it. And it's not my dog. When we did the Stacy Truck
Mystery
along for her Archer dog,
she said that it was the craziest yarn you could choose.
and we didn't know what it was, so we went crazy.
Yeah, and I didn't go crazy as you did. I have a solid yarn to go with my variegated.
but it kind of turned out ugly, both parts. And also, you didn't quite know how to sew at that point,
Yes.
so like the sewing's all wonky. So it truly is an ugly dog.
Cute though.
And Dad is constantly trying to get rid of the thing. He'll be like, so maybe this person would like the ugly dog. Maybe you should give him the ugly dog. I think you should give him the ugly dog.
He never says anything about the platypus.
No, he always was trying to get you to give away
And
the ugly.
again, this is not Taya's platypus. That's
No.
over there. But I have one upstairs at Stacy's, and he likes that.
He doesn't like the ugly dog.
And he might have liked the ugly dog if I did it in normal dog colors.
But as it is, it's the ugly
It's
dog.
adorable.
Here's the second sock.
The ugly sock.
Well, you're the one who gets to wear them, so.
You have socks like that too.
I do, but I have heels and toes, which I will never do again.
I don't have heels and toes like me. What's the matter with you?
So, this is about 1.5 inches away from toe.
Cool.
So, if I hadn't been so tired during adoration, I might have been able to get.
Yes, you dropped your rosary in the middle of adoration.
Well, I started saying the rosary because initially I was just going to meditate while knitting a little bit after I finished my prayers. And then I was like, I'm so tired, I can't even focus to meditate. So I was like, well, let me do a rosary because.
5 seconds later, blop,
No, I got through a decade and a half,
blop,
and then the rosary fell.
blop.
So.
Clatter, crash, bang.
So the knitting didn't happen because I was hoping, because I couldn't focus enough.
It was very quiet. It was very comfortable in there today.
Well, and also I was tired when I left the house.
Okay. My next project is
This project's gonna make me happy every time. Whoopsie.
This is my Stitched by Mimi bag. In my teacups bag, Stitched by Mimi Sandy. I love this bag. And this is my bonfire shawl, the sock knitter shawl by KF Jones. And I'm using US 9s. These are my US 9s time. 5.5 millimeters How Goose. Miss Babs, Yowza, What a Skin. Those are 9s you said.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I had to look.
My green one is on the 8s.
I like the fabric for the 9s.
I do.
Because you weren't sure at the beginning because you thought it was awfully loose, but it always seems loose at the beginning.
Let's see here. I am making progress on this.
Besides, it's going to be a lot larger of a shawl.
I can't. I'm trying to show you guys the right side here. There it is. Okay. It's all kind of bunched up.
You should put your turtles on that.
I should. When I get to that point, I will. But I'm not even near there right now. I'll do that when I work on it. Maybe I'll work on it tonight.
Why is my bunny flipping around?
Wow, it's getting big. Look at that. I like the way it shows up. And as you've seen multiple times, this is going to be that little edging. So I'll definitely have...
I really like the edging on yours. Yeah. I love that color combination.
I should be able to do those socks that Helen Stewart has. They're sport weight.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I could do it with this, and I could do... she has contrasting heels and toes.
You need some vitamin C. You're all congested.
I am congested. But I could probably do those socks on here if I just go down a needle size or whatever.
Yeah.
If I decide, yeah. Yeah. We'll see.
Well, Miss Babs is nice and flexible. That way you can do sport or worsted.
Well, it actually DK or worsted.
Yeah, DK or worsted.
So it might be a little too thick. But
well, you know, I've made, I can't remember if it was sport or DK socks out of Miss Babs before.
Excuse me.
Probably either or.
I apologize. As Ty said last week, it's hard to get off camera for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I guess it's my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me turn on my show notes again. Because my show notes time out.
Yeah, mine do too. This is why I have to play with it.
Okay. Next is in... Whoopsie, it's a bunny.
I'm gonna have my drink. More vitamin C. My tea is getting cold.
In my Tree Frogs,
What?
I'm thinking of Nickelodeon's TMNT.
Oh yeah.
Where that guy kept calling them frogs.
Frogs were turtles.
But in my Tree Frogs bag by Silvershed USA. Oh, I didn't show what my shawl was in. It's in my Batman bag by Silvershed USA. I think this is an X large or a 2X.
I think it's a let's see.
It might be 2X.
I think this is a.
No.
I think it might be a 1X.
It might be a 1X.
Yeah.
Because
Because it doesn't look as big as my TARDIS pen.
yeah, it might not be.
Well,
I think this one's 2X.
My Christina C is about as big as a 2X.
Well, I think this one's a 2X. Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Anyway, Tree Frogs. This is Holding My Design in progress. Quite a bit of progress was done on it this week.
Made Davina happy.
Yes, some sewing was performed. So we are actually only how many pieces away? Oh, sorry, I was stuck on Batman's ears.
4, 5, 6.
Let's see, 4, 7. Cause
But I thought you started on one of them.
yeah, I'm not finished with it.
Oh, okay.
So I guess 6 and a little. Oh no,
Brit-
6 and a lot.
Brittany, are you hungry?
So I need to work on that.
Okay. My next project is in my. Where's my bag? Here. I think it's.
Thank
in
you,
this
Mom.
bag.
Now I have Feed Me Seymour in my head.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me, Seymour. Okay. In my Knitting's My Bag sweater size Sea Turtles bag from the lovely Lois is my. I skipped one. Oh well. Huh.
Well, you can always
I
come
skipped
back.
2. All right.
Good job,
This
Mom.
is my Snickerdoodles from the Brat the Kitten.
Apparently, you just want to talk about this one.
Apparently I did. I don't think I did a whole lot of work on this week. I don't really think I made much. I think I started the decreases on this up here. So
That really is the perfect color.
yeah, I like it. I like the way it's turning out. Bonnie said, I think it was Bonnie, on the Victorian Studio podcast, I had posted this in progress on the Toy Along thread, and she, I told her what the yarn was and everything. She said it looked like an owl in progress.
Well, all of my toys look very similar
I thought
when
it
they're in progress.
I thought it was cute. I think I told her that she was excited about the yarn, and I was happy about that. And I said that that Snickerdoodles still loved her, even if she did think he was an owl in progress. She said that she was happy about that. It was a really cute conversation. But this is Snickerdoodles. He's moving along. This is the upper body.
Was Snickerdoodles a him?
You know, I really don't remember. I don't think we ever had him checked because we didn't have him long enough. So, Snickerdoodles has been worked on a little bit, but not a whole lot. And I like working with Snickerdoodles. It's Lady Furnico yarns in the orange tabby colorway.
Alrighty, it is my turn. So I moved this into my Silvershed USA Baby Avengers bag.
Baby Avengers.
Even though the Avengers aren't babies, it's to differentiate from my other Avengers bag, which actually isn't here right now.
You can almost use that for a Notions pouch.
I was thinking about that because I don't think I.
That'd be
No, but
big.
I have a Notions pouch.
That's a big Notions
and
pouch.
it's a big Notions pouch. So this has my Color Me Happy I Heart Harvest socks by Shelley Stone. Now, if I do the other sock, it'll get a little tight in here. Although the yarn will shrink.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
You're only doing one at a time, though, right?
Yes.
So you should be fine. Just take the sock off.
Yeah. But I don't usually take them out when I work on them. I usually leave the socks in.
No, leave the sock in, but you just, it's not going to be as bulky,
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the yarn will get smaller. So this is Color Me Happy project, and the patterns I Heart Harvest socks patterns by Shelley Stone. I'm using Cupcake yarns on the Yummy base in the colorway Box of Crayons. And I think I told you last week these are going to be for Davina now. Davina's legs are a lot shorter than mine, so this is going to go up higher on her.
Mm-hmm. She'll love that.
Yeah. It's going to make me think of Pippi Longstocking.
Don't tell her that, though. Because if you do, she might decide not
Yeah.
to like it anymore. She has opinions.
So, been working on the heel flap. Still have quite a bit to go on it.
Very cool.
So, because of that, it hasn't necessarily been the one I work on because I have other socks that are closer to being finished and or on easier parts of the
Right.
sock, so I focus on those instead. Because this heel flap is a little different than most of my heel flaps. This is a little bit different. There's a 4-row repeat instead of my typical 2-row, which I've memorized. So this one needs a little bit more concentration than if I was doing a different socks heel flap.
Okay. Let me make sure this. Yes. Okay, this is the right bag. In my Tortoise versus the Hare Silver Shed USA large. No, is it large? Yes, this is large.
Is it? Okay.
Because I think we had the medium for the prize. So Silver Shed
I don't think
USA.
it's the large. I think the large is my purse size.
No, I don't think so. Because the medium.
Well, because that's the small there, this one here. The medium,
I don't think
this is the medium.
No, because the prizes that we got were larges. I mean, the prizes we got were mediums.
Were they?
I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I get mixed up sometimes with Anne's
Sizes.
but this is the Tortoise versus Hare. It's a well-made bag. Anne was wonderful. She did we gave her the picture. She did the fabric for us, and my little turtle bunny.
Birtle.
It is the bubblegum hat from the Bankhead pattern by Susie Gorley. And I know this was not called Obi-Wan's, or the dance ball hat, Obi-Wan Knitter, but it is kind of, sort of, because
All Bankheads are
all
dance
Bankheads are Dan's fault. And Dan, it is your fault because I'm thinking about starting another Susie Gorley hat, not the spear
Not the spear grass.
but a different one that looks really neat. I forget what it's called. But this is in my Lady Fernico yarns in the bubblegum colorway, and this is a worsted weight. So I made some progress. I'm starting on the regular pattern, not trying to see what, because there was ribbing on here, wasn't there?
Yeah, it's twisted rib.
Yeah, that's right, twisted rib. So I'm just starting where it doesn't have the ribbing. So it always looks smaller on my needles than it does on yours for some reason. I know it stretches.
Well, it's always gonna look small to begin with.
Yeah.
And you're also doing it on a 16-inch
Right.
cable. It's gonna make it seem smaller.
So were you.
No, I'm not.
You were before, though. The
Yeah,
first
I
one.
was.
Yeah. No, you're doing yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying this pattern. I love Susie Gorley's patterns. I love her hat patterns. I think I went and put all her hat patterns or something on my queue. Her free ones.
She puts time and effort into her pattern.
She writes it really well, and she has a lot of them for free. So I think I picked up all her free hats. Anything that I saw that I thought I could do, I picked them up because she's an amazing
Just
designer.
in case she listens to us and makes her stuff paid for.
Yes. Susie Gorley, I don't know what her
We can look at her designer page,
Yeah,
and then find out what her Rav name is from that.
because we need to tag her.
Yes.
Because we both
She
make her
seems like
hats.
a sweetheart.
She is, and this is my third of hers. Taya, I think you're caught up with me now in terms
Yeah,
of how many.
but
you've
we'll
made.
talk about
We'll
that.
talk about that later. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Alrighty, so in my Clover Bird Tartus Bigger on the Inside bag is Lady Cherry Blossom the Turtle, using Marigold Jen in the colorway Cherry Blossoms, and this is worsted weights, and then the other color is Knit Picks Bravo worsted, and it's Lady Slipper Celestial in white, and I'll show you.
Are you gonna have enough yarn for that shell?
Oh yeah, I mean it's gonna be close, but
Do you have 2 balls?
no. Wait, I do have 2 balls.
Okay. Good.
I lied. I do have 2 balls.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have started without checking my
Right.
yardage first.
Right.
Because I'm a responsible knitter and crocheter. Hey, talk to the turtle. So, Lady Slippers, this purple pinky color. The blue for the eyes, the nose, and the mouth are celestial, and then of course white.
And
This shell
just
is
pretty.
and I'm just on straightaway for this.
Round and round and round and round and round.
And actually, after I finish this row on my shawl, I should start working on this. I'm going to leave her here. Because this is for charity. Just because I wanted to work her.
Yeah. There's some patterns like that. You just want to work it. You don't need one. You don't really necessarily
Well, that's
want one.
usually what it is for most of my toys. when I'm making toys, once I've made the initial design, if I'm making it over again, I don't need the toy.
I mean, she might get one where she wants, Davina wants one, or like my owl here, she was kind of testing out my yarn and stuff, and so she gave me the owl because I didn't want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But most of the time when we make more than one of something, it goes somewhere.
Yeah.
Because well, don't look at my owls. They don't count. Neither do her bunnies, apparently.
No, I actually only have one bunny. I have never.
All of them.
I've sold them or given them away.
Well, I'm not giving away my owls.
I have only kept one bunny.
I have, because these owls that I have back here all have special meaning for me. This one, of course, is my own yarn. I've always wanted a snowy owl, so I kept that. And this is PETA. This was my original. I can't get rid of him. And then this one was from Heidi, Heidi, Packing Nets from her Autism Awareness, and I wanted to keep that one. But I think whatever other owls, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and get rid of them.
It's okay, sweetie. It's okay.
There. So, because I just don't have enough room. Of course, I'll probably break down and put some upstairs. I just love the owls. They're cute. But I'm trying to be, I give away the other patterns pretty freely. It's just the owls I have a hard time letting go of. Yeah.
Let it go.
Let it go. Okay, your turn. Is it your turn or still my turn?
That's your turn now, because we were on Lady Cherry Blossom.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Sneaky McWeaky.
Yeah. In my... I think it's in here. In my Silver Shed USA Eeyore bag. Eeyore bag. Yes. Is my Neon Sport Weight baby blanket. And I'm just kind of doing this in my own head.
I need to trim my nails. It keeps catching my yarn.
And I'm not sure. I may have to. Yeah, I think.
Did you make a mistake?
Well, remember I said I thought it was half double crochet, and then I pulled it back, and I started with single crochet.
I don't remember you saying that.
I'm going to have to pull this back because I'm looking at it now, and it is half double crochet, so I'm going to have to pull it back. But you can see that I made progress. I've got the color, and it really doesn't show that much. Theoretically, I could just...
Oops, it's a bunny.
In fact, maybe I'll just pull back to the top here and just do the half double crochet at the beginning.
Half double.
Nobody's going to notice it. But that looks kind of pretty. It's going to be a pretty blanket, I think. So, this is all Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Neon Sport Weight. And it's acrylic, so that it is going to charity or to someone who's going to have a baby or whatever. So I want it to be washable. And I want it to be soft. And Hobby Lobby yarns are fairly soft, and they are acrylic. Okay, go ahead.
So, yeah. Next, in my Silver Shed USA nursing caps on a pale field bag are the Mike and Sully socks, which are made from the classic sock pattern by Melissa Morgan Oaks. And I'm using Undead yarn.
That was funny the way you said it.
Well, I didn't see Oaks down
I know,
there.
but it sounds funny.
By Melissa Morgan Oaks. And I'm using Undead yarn in the base Spider, which is her sock blank.
Oh, is that the sock blank?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I really like this base.
It's turning out nice.
It doesn't tangle.
Right.
The other sock blank I'm using tends to stick to itself a little bit more. This sock...
Which other sock blank?
I'll show you.
Okay.
And this one does not stick to itself really badly, so I really like that about it.
That's really pretty. I like the way the colors are working up.
So,
it's very Heidi.
This, Mom's been actually, you wanted this back when it first came out.
Right.
So these socks are probably going to end up hers because I need to pay her for yarn.
We do a lot of back and forth.
And when she doesn't say I want something for my stash, my new bribe is, I'll make you socks. So, I'm supposed to go...
Are those superwash?
Yeah. I think most sock blanks are. I think I'm supposed to go for like 2 inches, 2.5 inches for the cuff. I'm getting close to that. I'm a little over an inch. I think I'm about 1.5 inches, or 1.25 inches. So.
Very pretty.
When I was just working on them for me, they weren't getting as much love. Now that they're for someone else, I can work on them and not feel as much guilt. So.
Very nice.
These have transferred themselves to Mom. Which is actually kind of seems right, since I honestly picked it up because you kept mentioning how much you liked the colorway.
Oh. Okay. All right. In my
I really need to trim that nail.
this is my Knitting's My Bag Puzzle Pieces Autism Awareness Bag that Lois made for us a few years back for the autism awareness. And this is my Sea Spray Shawl project from the Tidal Wave Shawl pattern by Tamara Kelly. I apologize, Tamara. And I'm using a 3.5mm E-hook and Gourmet Stash Stout Sock in a one-of-a-kind colorway. I do have 2 skeins of it. And Miss Babs in the Tarte Base in the Electric Turquoise colorway. And I made some progress on this. I'm about halfway through the solid color before I start putting in the stripes. So, well, it's showing up really bright, but it's close to the color. And you can see how it's kind of curving in. Well, let me see, maybe I should turn it this way, in which case it's turning out, but there. That's really pretty. And then the Tarte colorway, the Electric Turquoise. It's in here somewhere. There it is. And this was something that, I don't know, did we trade for this or did you just give me this? I don't remember.
I might have just given you that. I can't remember anymore.
So that's going to be
I just
together.
felt like it went really well.
Sometimes
And I had extra.
it's like having another yarn shop in here because sometimes we trade and sometimes we just gift.
Because I had extra.
Oops.
Okay.
The only reason I accepted a trade from Talia for this last one was because the yarn she took was one I just picked up this past Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival. It was a Marigold Gin.
Mhm.
So I accepted a trade for that, which was the socks. I'm good with socks. I like socks. Okay, so that's that. I hope to do some more work on that later on. It's not going to be finished when I wanted it to be finished, but that's okay. The person I'm making for has no idea I'm making it for them, so
Oh, that's right. I forgot that was for somebody.
if I decide to give it to them,
Right. They'll have no idea.
they'll have
who
no
did.
idea what they missed out on. Okay, your turn.
Okay, let me just double check. It is 2 inches of ribbon. Okay. So, before I start working on that, in my Debbie, excuse me, that was a team. In my Debbie Reese designs bag that I won from Melissa.
Who's Spicy Homemaker? Not
Yes,
Spicy Mama. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa of the Spicy Homemaker podcast. These are Dad's First Socks, and again, it's a classic sock pattern by Melissa Morgan Oakes. This sock blade tends to love itself. It
Oh,
really,
that's the one that.
it really sticks to itself. And the tails tend to stick to the main yarn. I really have to be mindful when I'm knitting this.
What is the yarn? What is the fiber base?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think she. It's superwash merino nylon.
Huh.
It just really loves itself, and I'm not sure why. You see, this is what it does.
Oh, that would drive me nuts.
It can be a little annoying at times. Yeah, and it does this constantly. So, that's my only beef about this sock blank is it does tend to tangle, which Heidi's does not. But other than that, I really love
Color's nice.
this color. I think that it's gonna make a nice pair of socks for Dad. I'm probably close to an inch for this cuff so far. So,
I have to remind him how to let me do the washing of that.
yeah. Although it is superwash.
But he'll throw it in the washer and the dryer.
Well, my superwash socks have managed to survive that. So, if that's the case, these should survive.
Okay. All right. My next project is in. I think it's in here. I know we have lots of projects this time.
I know, we haven't had this many in a while.
Yeah. Okay. In my
It is about 1.25 inches for the cuff so
Tootsie
far.
Pop Owl's bag, which I absolutely love this. And this is, I'm not sure if this is, I think this is the extra large. And this is my Serenity, which is the striped rib scarf pattern. It's a free pattern. and I'm using Lady Furnico yarns in the colorway. What is the colorway? I don't even know if I gave it a colorway.
Well, was that
It's an early Untamed Oops.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I did make some progress on this. I have to be careful when I'm doing crochet because if I do too much of it, my hand protests. So this might be a while in the making. This in the blanket. I don't know if you can see the ridges on this. That's a little bit better. It's a fun pattern. I'm enjoying it. I'm only about a quarter of the way through, and I think they want 8 inches. I don't know if I'll be able to get the full 8 inches because I don't have quite that much yarn, but that's okay. It'll just be a little bit thinner scarf or cowl or whatever I decide to make this, because it's long enough that if I seam it, it'll be okay as a cowl. See, it'll be fine. So yeah, and I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's a fun pattern, and I like the way the colors are working up. I do want to wash it again to make it a little bit softer. I will, gently. I'll wet block it, but it'll be very gently blocked. I just want to soften it up a little bit because it just feels a little bit rough.
Okay, so. Alright.
I messed up my hair.
Oh, I'm sorry. How did I mess up your hair?
No, I said I messed up my
Oh,
hair.
okay.
Your turn.
Okay, so, oh, I didn't see the colorway of that last one. The last one, the colorway was Borealis, and it was Yankee Diary
that's
yarns.
pretty. I've never seen Borealis done in a purple like that. Usually it's blues.
Okay, my next one was not on the needles for the last podcast. These are the Christmas peppermint socks, and the pattern is the basic ribbed sock using magic loop. That's the actual name of the pattern.
Really?
Yes, basic ribbed sock using magic loop.
I'm gonna have to look at that because it's probably an easy pattern, right?
It is.
Yeah.
But I don't believe it's actually, I don't remember if it's free. It might be free.
Let's take a look.
I can't remember. Oops, that's not the right bag.
You goofed. Goofed
And
it.
since I said oops, he's a bunny.
Oops, it's a bunny. I'm almost out of tea and it's cold.
I moved it to this bag. In my nursing caps on a dark field bag. And the pattern, basic rib sock using magic loop, is by Melissa Bayer.
But you have a lot of patterns by Melissa's.
Yes, apparently. I just
Seems like the last 3 things you mentioned.
Well, they
the
are.
bag that you won, the pattern that this, the pattern
well,
that.
the past 3 patterns have been Melissa's.
Yeah.
Because 2 are Melissa Morgan Oaks.
Oh, 2 of them are okay.
And 1 was Melissa Bayer, and then a bag was one from Melissa's podcast. So
You've got to watch the one where she's with Andy because it's funny.
I'm behind on her. I'm starting to watch back episodes.
Yeah.
So
Oh, these are pretty.
these are the Christmas peppermint socks, and it's dragonfly fibers in the base, dragon sock, and the colorway Stole Christmas. And I picked up this. This is the sock yarn that I dreamed about
Yeah.
the day
I
before
remember
the
that,
Fiber
yeah.
Festival.
I remember that now.
Um,
And you're doing this one at a time.
yes, I'm doing one at a time, and I was sitting here like, where's my other DPN? I'm not doing this on DPNs. I'm doing a magic loop because I didn't have DPNs in the right size. My preferred is to do DPNs, and I might flip these over to DPNs. But the magic loop's fine.
Look how
So,
pretty. It's not showing up well enough though.
hold on, it's because I'm far.
It's yeah, but it's not. The colors are not accurate.
No, they're accurate.
They're close, but they're not quite. There's a little more of an orange tinge to the red than there's really in the. But it's very close.
Yes, it's very,
Very
close.
pretty.
It just makes me think of those Christmas peppermints.
Mhm.
Some of them are shaped like trees.
Very pretty.
It just makes me think of that.
It makes me think of wreaths.
It's like that too. Could also be like the flowers that everyone brings on
Poinsettias.
poinsettias. But initially it made me think of the Christmas peppermints.
Very, very pretty.
So whoopsie, it's a bunny.
Indeed. I don't have any more tea.
You water.
Yeah. Water.
So this got some work on it. I cast it on Saturday, which I had forgotten that there was supposed to be tree trimming cast on for the Bakery Bears, and that was their day of their tree trimming cast on.
I can't do the tree trimming cast on because my stuff isn't here yet. My DPNs or magic loop needles and stuff. So I may have to do a late cast on
Yeah.
if I decide to do that. I don't do well with schedules.
Yeah. So, I have no specific time that I'm going to finish this. I just wanted to work on these during Advent and Christmas season. So,
Very good. Okay. My next one, I think it's in here.
I considered doing them 2 at a time, but then I was like, well, it's harder to carry 2 at a time with me.
Yes, this is it.
And I wanted to be purse bride.
This is because he asked me the project that was asked, by my husband, and I actually made reverse progress on this because I told you guys a few podcasts ago there was a section that I must have read the pattern wrong, and it kind of turned out a stockinette instead of the seed stitch. And then I went back to fix something, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to start over again. So that's what I did. I started over again. I'm only this far now. Am I? Okay, it's just taking a little bit there. So I'm really not very far at all. But this works up pretty quickly, so I'm not too concerned about it. Just had a little tip there. And this is Madeline Tosh in the Shire colorway. This is a sport weight or DK weight, I forget. It is DK. And I really like this. Madeline Tosh has some really pretty colors. And I think he will like it too if I ever finish it. These are US 3s. And they're red Chogu red lace interchangeables. So,
But you see, Mom, what I mean about this not... this comes loose a lot easier than the other one did.
Right. And this is in my Kiki Boo puzzle pieces bag that Denise, the lovely knitting Dan, donated to us.
Are you working anything in your Christmas bag? Yes, you did. Okay.
What?
I was making sure you're working in your Christmas bag during the Christmas season.
Oh yeah, I got something. Yeah. All right. You have one more?
Yes. So, in my Ploverbird stained glass Batman bag, is the Bankhead pattern by Susie Gorley. I am doing 2 at a time Christmas grandparent socks.
Socks.
Wow. Hats.
I apologize for the earbuds.
So,
Those are pretty.
my grandparents, Mom's parents, are basically inseparable.
Attached to the hip.
They do absolutely everything together. They even wear matching things sometimes. I wanted to make them the
And
same.
if my dad likes something of my mom's, he'll steal it from her.
Yes.
Steal.
And also, if he damages, because this happened one time where he damaged his sweater. It was a pullover sweater that was unisex, really.
Yeah.
And he damaged his somehow. He got a stain on it or something. So he stole hers because he damaged hers.
Damaged his.
He damaged his. So when I make them things, I try to make it really obvious whose is whose, so he doesn't steal hers.
We'll stop him.
Well, I don't think he would steal her green sweater that I'm knitter.
No,
because
but the
that's
hat.
very feminine. But this brown one is
that brown?
It is brown.
Oh, I thought it was purple.
No, it's just got a little
Little bit
variation
of a
to
something.
it.
Yeah.
That's Cascade 220 Heathers in the colorway Cordovan. This was used originally to design the dog.
Right.
Tilly, the Springer Spaniel.
Here. I don't know if you can see her.
Yeah, she's really off to the edge.
Yeah, and that eye is in the way.
Yeah, I think people can see her though. We can't. And then this is what I made the trade for and put myself into servitude for socks. This is Marigold Jen's Worsted Merino Superwash in the colorway Envy. Grandpa has a brown sweater that I made him
Right.
a few years back. It was in 2012, I think.
You know, I actually have some of that colorway.
I thought of that, but I thought it'd be a little too itchy.
Right. For the head, yeah.
I mean, this one's gonna be a little itchy,
Yeah, but not nearly as much.
but not nearly as
And
much.
if you soak it just to take some of the itch
Yeah.
out, it will.
but it's close enough in color to what Grandpa's sweater was. There it is. He wears it when he comes down at Thanksgiving, and Grandma wears hers when she comes down Thanksgiving. I knit Grandma, and you actually have some of the yarn from Grandma's sweater,
Right.
but hers was a sport or DK, and it was color work across the yoke.
Right.
It was a darker green than this, but some of the color work is this green. So,
It'll go nicely. And they're not just going to wear it with that.
no, but I kind of wanted it to match.
Yeah. And my mom's favorite color is green.
Yes. So, and Grandpa's eyes are like this grayish, browny kind of color. It just seemed appropriate to knit them two at a time. I kept telling myself when I was getting ready to cast on, no, I can just do one at a time. I'll just hurry up, knit one at the other, but I couldn't quite leave it alone. So I had to look through my Chigu kit. I did not actually have a needle that was small. I didn't have a small cord because the US, let's see, it's 7ths, require being on the small size cord for the end, for the interchangeables, and my 50-inch cable was for the large needles. I found a connector that connects the small cables together, so I have a 30 and a 30 attached to make a 60.
Yep.
So I am quite inordinately pleased with myself. It's not that hard of a skill, but I'm pleased with myself. I have to go 3 inches for this, and it's free pattern, so I can say this. I have to go 3 inches for this twisted
For now.
rib. Yes, for this twisted rib ribbing.
Mm-hmm.
So I am about an inch, but that's an inch for both of them.
Yeah.
It's marked down as being one project in the project page, but it's 2 hats. But it's simply marked as one project because
It's easier to keep track of.
yeah, and I can't work on one without working on the other,
Right.
which was kind of the intention.
Okay.
And they know this podcast exists, but I don't think they know how to find it, so they're not gonna know.
Right.
So Aunt Lucia, if you're watching this, don't tell them.
Shh.
Don't tell
Surprise. If they find out, we'll know who told them.
them. Mm-hmm.
So behave yourself. Okay. Now, in my Turbo Knitter 64 bag is this is a new project. It's a harvest hat. I'm using the 41 peg round loom to make an adult size hat. Whoops. I just lost my place. And I'm using, where is it? There it is. Okay. I'm using James C. Brett Marble Chunky in the autumn colorway and mystery yarn in a rusted orange colorway. I'm holding 2 together. One is worsted weight and one is bulky. So I haven't gotten too far on this. Whoops.
Is a bunny.
It is.
He.
It is. So this is, you can see the 2 colors here. This is the rust and this is the autumn. And I made a little bit of progress. So I wanted a little heavier material than I was getting out of the cowl. So that's that. And that is all I have for works in progress.
So, have you any FOs?
I do. I have 3 of them.
And I have none, so.
Well, I have I have 2 plus yarn.
Okay.
Okay. My first FO is in. Whoops.
There's a bunny.
It is. He is. It's like a comedy thing here. Okay, in my Silver Shed USA, this is the medium, Talia. This is the medium.
Well,
Because this one is a small.
okay.
Okay, so in my Silver Shed USA medium size puzzle pieces bag that I think I won this from Laura. I'm not sure. I won it from somebody. I think it was Laura. Is a finished baby hat. I've been making a lot of this color. So it is another hat. I actually have a picture on my project page that shows Jimena holding both of these. Holding one and wearing one. So I do have 2 of these. And this will go to the pregnancy center. So put that in the...
Yeah, don't put it back in the bag. You have habit of
I
putting...
I was going through my bag for something. Said, oh wow, I found 3 other hats that have to go to the pregnancy center.
Because she has a habit of she'll put it back in the bag, and I'll never know.
Right. Okay, now I showed you the hat that I'm making, which means I had to have taken the cowl off the loom because, well, it was finished. So I'm not sure how I feel about this pattern.
Freddy.
What?
For some reason, the mask, it looked like the Freddy Krueger's mask.
But I made a few mistakes on this, so it's not going anywhere. It's staying here. But it looks pretty, I think.
I think so.
Let's see this.
And there, it kind of looks like a shawl collar.
Yeah.
Not a shawl collar. A
Centered a little bit there. So
cow collar.
So what my intention is to have this, and then to have, because I am going to keep it, because like I said, there are a couple of, I did figure out how to do the waist yarn. I looked on YouTube, there was nothing, so I just kind of looked at how people did putting things on waist yarn normally, and I just adapted it. It was the seaming that caused the problems. I should have measured it a little better and actually pinned it. I didn't pin it. I just kind of free formed it. So that's why it's a little wonky, but you can't tell. And then this, on top. And there's gonna be a little more orange in this because there's rust as the bottom, but I think it'll work just fine. So that's another FO done. Do you want me to go right into the yarn?
Yeah, because I don't have any of them.
Okay. Let me take this off because it's a little warm in here to be wearing a cowl. Oops. I'll have to close that later. Okay. I did some dyeing this weekend. I actually got quite a bit of dyeing done this weekend. So in my Turbo Knitter 64 bag. And I am still in the process of doing the Etsy shop. I know that you guys are probably getting tired of hearing this and get it done already. I'm doing my best to get it done. I'm waiting on some information from somebody from the who is helping me through some of the pitfalls, if you will.
And I know that Sue was asking if Davina will be having a section in the shop. That will not be happening because it's something about it changes the tax.
Because she would be considered an employee for me, we would have to be considered an LLC instead of a sole proprietorship, and it would mess up her SSI for Social Security and all that. She will be able to do the crafts fair. She'll be able to make gifts. She's really happy about that, so we're not going to take it any further. She also doesn't like to have pressure, so it's better to just, kind of do it that way. Okay,
we don't want it to cease to be fun for her.
Right. Now, I have, okay, these two are Untamed Oopses. And look, my ball bands.
Yay.
Okay.
It looks like professional or something.
Lady Furnico Creations. It looks professional or something. And these are Sport Weight Seafoam Untamed Oops. Because what I did was I took what was left and I dumped it. So that's what these are. They're kind of a gray-green. Kind of a very cool kind of a green. So that's the Untamed Oops for that. And then what's this? Oh, this. Okay. These two, I haven't named these yet. They're on two different bases. And one is superwash and one is not. Oh no, they're not. They're both. That's why they both turned out the way they did. They're both
superwash.
They're both non-superwash.
Ah.
So I wanted to see how they would turn out differently, but they're both not superwash, so they didn't turn out any differently. They were. This is a worsted weight, and this is Spruce Oops. This is 220 yards.
It's spruce.
Spruce, yeah. This is 220 yards, so I guess that makes this spruce as well. Spruce Oops. I have to put that on here. So these are oops, which means I can do these over again, but they may not look exactly alike. Whereas the Untamed Oops, I can't do again. So that's what these look like. This is a fingering weight. This is 100% BFL, and this one is 100% Peruvian Highland wool. So that's these two. You can tell I was working with green this week. These are the two that I don't have colorway for. And this one I used the tags. Okay, and there's 437 yards, 100% BFL for these.
Have you decided which you prefer for your shop?
What do you mean?
Whether you like the tags and ball bands.
I think it just depends on what I can fit around the actual ball, the actual skein of yarn. I may have to go to a 70-inch around, so I have a longer, thinner skein to have the true option. But these are, I haven't named these yet. I haven't quite figured out. And these are repeatable. It looks like blue, but that's actually a gray.
Really?
Yeah, it's the gray.
It turned out blue.
Yeah, this gray that I used has a purple blue base to it. So when if like, you know how they call breaking black when they do dyeing, and they will put the black and they just let it spread out. If you put this gray on a yarn, it spreads out into purple and maybe a little bit of blue.
I have to pay attention. I keep trying to go through the back loops.
Right. So these are all going to go up in the shop. All of them are going up in the shop. So I hope people like greens because that's what these are.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you'd call that.
Well, I was originally going for something in the woods, but that doesn't remind me of woods. It reminds me of ocean.
Water.
Yeah. Or lakes or something.
Oceana?
Maybe that might be a nice. Maybe Oceana would work.
Oh, who's the Greek god of water?
The Greek one? Well, there's Poseidon, but I don't.
Isn't Poseidon Greek?
Is Poseidon Greek or is he
Poseidon's
Roman?
Greek, Mom.
Who is the Roman?
I don't know, because he's I think Poseidon was a Titan, or maybe he's the second generation after Titans. Yeah, Poseidon.
Yeah, that might work. Poseidon might work because Oceania, I can't even say that.
Poseidon.
Poseidon might work better. That might work. I'll have to put that on here. Okay, so that's all the yarn I did, and you could tell that I was playing with my greens and my grays.
Because it's not quite like Nemu. Nemu is more gentle.
Yes. Well, the Mew is more like this one here.
Yeah.
But not exactly, because I looked at the picture that Vonnie sent me. It's a little bit different.
You need to figure out a way to repeat Nemu.
Yeah, I have to see what my notes say. I think that was an oops.
It was. You'll have to figure out a repeatable Nemu.
If you hear noise, that's my husband coming home.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the yarn. It will be in the shop as soon as I get it opened and figure out how to put everything in with everything that has to be done. So that's that. Okay.
Let's see. I need to write a blog post at some point.
Yes,
Look
you
at
should.
design news. I hope to do one once I have more information about the toy donation
Oh, right,
thing.
yeah.
Let's see. Autobiography.
I wrote...
Oh, hang on. Royalties.
Oh, right. I don't think I have any royalties. Do
I just have some DPNs.
Oh, I got some... No, I didn't. I don't have anything. I have stuff coming in next week.
I have
The royalties I have, you already saw.
a pair of US ones, which I might move.
Okay, we're going to try and close this down real quick because...
We think we need to let the camera cool.
Calm down.
So we'll try to cut like in the halfway point, get something to drink a lot of times, and then come back.
Okay, so we want to thank all of you for coming. We want to thank Spicy Homemaker, Jean Claver, and Sissy Knitting Crochet for the comments on YouTube. We want to wish you all a very blessed week full of knitting, crocheting, crafting, and anything that makes your heart happy, and that you have a happy, we want you to have a happy Advent. We hope to see you here Monday, right?
Yes.
Next Monday, here at the PHN Fun Woman Cave. This is the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 236, and that's a wrap.